What is happening, everybody? Adam here. Just inviting you to come for a ride at 7:30 in the morning through Santa Cruz. And obviously riding the Onewheel XR. And we're just going to go for a nice stroll along the water, check out the vibes on my feet, and show some of the beauty that is my neighborhood in Santa Cruz. Always got to stop for the stop signs. I did what I hear is called a California roll. I moved to California about a year ago and found out that people don't actually stop at stop signs. There's the water. They roll through them. So I was just trying to fit in there. And that's recharging the battery right there, folks. Pretty cool. So we make it across the street into the bike lane. There are the famous Santa Cruz volleyball beach shorts. Good morning, good sir. Always good to stay friendly. See, the nice thing I like about going for rides in the morning, whether it be via Onewheel or bicycle or skateboard, is that there's not many people out. With the recent time change, the sun comes up around 7 o'clock. I'm an early riser, love getting up before the sun rises, but it's hard to do that now with the late sunrise. Check this out. I'm cruising at like 12 miles an hour probably. That's an accurate speed up this little hill, which is probably about 8 to 10 miles per hour. Kind of blows my mind still how fast these things could crush up hills. So I'm headed along what we call West Cliff, and that's a rolling stop. Pretty cool bike path, walking path, adventure recreational path that leads you along the Pacific Ocean. Close up of the Onewheel XR with some accessorize on there. Now the view is about to open up, and you are going to get what is just a beautiful way to spend your morning right here. This is the way I ride to work every single day to go to the Onewheel office.
Does not get better than this.
It doesn't get better than this, and it doesn't get old. Ugh. And it's chilly out. I'm not crying. I might be crying because it's so beautiful. Decided to take the road because sometimes I like to go a little faster, and the sidewalk's not the place to be when you could keep up with the pace of traffic most of the time. But yeah, there's some people out there walking. Now we're gonna carve back in. Ooh, a nice little tight carve. Probably cruising at like 12 to 15 right here. And that's 10 to 15's like my comfort zone. Yeah, we're just going around for a little rip right here. I decided to do an impromptu stop, take a quick shot of these beautiful wildflowers, and was trying to take a photo while GoProing, but had it on my video setting when I first started off, and then it was in live mode, and at this point I'm just getting flustered because doing too many things at once. And we're off. We're at it again. Just can't get. Look at that nice little yellow shine on the fender right there. Go through some of these trees, just carving around, just feeling good. A little excited that I got the camera on, so I'm probably charging a little bit faster than I normally would. The top down, pressure sensitive foot pad. Here we're getting into some world famous surf spots. So identified congested area, slow down, wild dog. Okay, take it easy, go. Usually dogs get a little iffy around Onewheels, so what I like to do is slow down and wait for them when they're not looking, and then just buzz. That dog's chill. Double look. Here we go. We're going across the street. Just a great sound to hear on I don't know what day this was, but on any morning. I'm gonna do a quick right, and there's a really good taco place right here, almost like a breakfast spot. Steamer Lane Supply. Highly encouraged to go if you're in the area. Get a taco, look at the ocean. And this is where I was just like, dude, we gotta go off-road and carve some potholes. I guess they're not potholes, they're holes. But yeah, just wanted to get a little speed going on. Nice. Just nobody out there. It was a good time. It's kind of like a little moment to myself, a little meditation, if you will, to get in the zone after a brief warm-up. And don't want to go through that, so we're gonna go over this. A little bumpy, but it's all good. But yeah, it's just like riding out in the morning. Gives you some time to get some time in before the day starts and everything gets busy. So this trail, hello sir. This trail's pretty cool. I actually never rid on this trail before, so this was my first time riding a Onewheel on it, and it's fun. It's a good little ripper if there's nobody on it, but usually during the day there's a lot of people on this trail. Switching around the camera view for y'all a little bit. Get the front side. Cruising up. Dang. I got a little saucy right there. I remember that. I almost ate it. And now we're venturing back to the road. Beautiful road to ride any type of vehicle on or walk, but let's be honest, walking is boring. So you might as well ride a Onewheel. Gonna get back on this path over here because why wouldn't I ride right next to the ocean? Pacific Ocean. Somewhere I heard that if you keep going, you'll find Japan. And I know it'll take a long time, but just the concept. I love the idea that if you keep going in one direction, you could potentially reach another continent. Crazy talk. Okay, now we're heading towards the lighthouse. Keeping a safe distance away from everybody. Except for right here, I identify a skateboarder and I just gotta claim my territory. So I got all aerodynamic for a second to squeeze through the hole. Wasn't a small hole, but you know, just showing them that Onewheels are indeed much more fun. The Santa Cruz Surfing Museum. It's a very famous spot right here. Steamer Lane is one of, I would say, probably one of the top 10 most popular surfing spots in the world. Pretty rad that it is right at our fingertips here in Santa Cruz. Nobody's out there. It's never a bad thing. And we're back on it. At this point, I think I went a little bit too hard in the beginning, and I'm feeling some tired feet, even though it's only been like 2.5 miles. I didn't warm up and stretch enough. Very important when you're going for Onewheel rides. Warm up your legs and stretch. It's just like if you're doing any other activity, especially Onewheeling. It has this really just this feeling of snowboarding, skateboarding, surfing on the street. And if you're not, what's up, doggos? A bunch of scared dogs. Slowing down for the dogs. Another dog. Yeah, if you're not warmed up, you're gonna get tired really quickly. And when you're charging as hard as me, you're gonna lose it after a while. But we're still cruising. We're still cruising. Look at that. Just not too much of the backside, but I wanted to give you all a nice little view of the ocean. Letting some folk know I'm on my left, on their left. Through the trees again. Ooh. Slowing down for the dog. Good morning, Mr. Dog. And then right here, I'm going to prove a point that Onewheel is not only faster than running, but much more fun than running. Feet people are the enemy, and there's another one. And sometimes you just need to show off to your enemy. Another foot person. So right here we're cruising, we're getting ready to go back down the hill, and the legs are definitely a little tired. It didn't warm up enough, but it's all good. Just enjoying this beautiful sunrise. Early times. Flowers in your face. Didn't expect that, did you? Not the sunrise, but early morning. It's about 7:40 now, and gosh, it's just a great morning to be out riding a Onewheel. So here we're cruising, giving some nice space. So this is a little embarrassing, but yep, I try to do a quick little balance on this curb and immediately fail. It's okay. It's okay to fail. That's like rule number 5 of Onewheeling. It's okay to fail. You get back up and you keep going. And in that case, you just keep going. Back in the bike lane. Bike lanes are great to ride in, but respect your bikers and allow them the priority, as always. Now we're getting some nice regen going down this hill. Granted, I started this ride off probably at like 75%, and I'm only going a few miles, so it's not that it matters too much. But just having nobody out on the roads is a beautiful thing. So I highly encourage going out early morning, ride your Onewheel. I would have done a, dawn patrol ride, but let's be honest, GoPros aren't the best in the dark. So we're just cruising along the beach again. That building to the left, they completely annihilated. Beautiful historic building on the front beach of Santa Cruz. They are knocking pretty much the entire thing down and putting a very large hotel. Not that cool. So now we're headed towards the boardwalk, and it's just nice vibes. Quiet. Oof, a little saucy over that bump right there. Still ripping though. Legs are tired, but I'm just having a great time. You always gotta have the good times. Ripping to the boardwalk. Kind of testing out if I want to do some more zigzags, carving through. But this is the joy of the Onewheel. You can literally go wherever you want. A little drop, now we're back on the bike lane. I was up there before. Pretty awesome. past the Santa Cruz Boardwalk sign, and we're just ripping the whole lane to myself. It's just good times. A little impromptu here and there, and that's what it's all about. Just exploring, having fun. That was a cool sound. Ooh, what am I doing here? Ah, a little drop. That's a big deal for me. I am not a huge dropper. I'm just a cruiser. There's a lot of gnarly one-wheelers out there. Shout out to Bodie Harrison. He is a gnarly one-wheeler, and sometimes you just need to accept the fact that you will never be a Bodie Harrison, and that's okay. I'm going to be an Adam Laser, and this is exactly how I'm gonna ride. Feels good though. And now we're gonna whip around up to the top of the trestle bridge, which overlooks the river mouth and the boardwalk here in Santa Cruz. There's just no better way to end a ride, and I want to thank you all for watching if you made it to this point. Don't forget to subscribe, comment below, like this video, and we will have more of these little rides out for you soon.